Nice. Hi, Coach. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So welcome everyone to this draw press conference. We have Coach John Herdman from Team Canada. Please raise your virtual hand for any questions. Just one question per media member. Thank you. We'll start with Jonathan Telwall.
Hi, John. This is Jonathan Tannenwald from the Philadelphia Inquirer down in the U.S.
Hi, Jonathan.
And I'm sure the game against the U.S., stands out, for all the rivalry reasons and the Nations League games and all on. Do you worry at all about it getting over, maybe even a little overcooked in terms of the hype?
No, I don't worry about it. I think it just is what it is. That match means a lot to our players. It'll be the game that I'm sure all the players will want to play in. And, you can't hide that rivalry. It sort of ignited last October and November. And I think from that, it's created a healthy rivalry where it'll be a good match. And the players will certainly circle that on the Gold Cup schedule.
Oliver, go ahead.
Hi, John. Thanks for doing this.
Hey, Ollie.
I'm sure it's been a frustrating year for you not having the time with the team that you would have expected and the matches. But when you look ahead to 2021 now and you look at, the number of matches you're going to get and also the importance of those matches across World Cup qualifying and the Gold Cup, how big a year is this going to be coming up for the program?
Yeah, it's a very big year. I think when you combine Olympic U23's World Cup qualification and then a Gold Cup, it's a very unique situation to be in, I think, for all of the national teams that are competing. And then to throw in a global pandemic and not having that certainty of where we might be as a football industry, as a football nation, even come March, maybe even June. I mean, nobody really knows what the future is going to hold, but what's clear is there's a path in place for us. We have an opportunity to qualify for a World Cup with some critical games, and then on the back of that, there's a Gold Cup and an Olympic Games. So it'll be a busy year for sure, and as an organization, we'll have to be ready for it.
I'm from TUDN Univision down here in the United States.
Okay.
Thanks for doing this. Coach, considering the state of Canadian football and considering where your players are throughout this year and looking towards 2021, how prime would you say are the conditions, or will the conditions be for your players heading into not only Gold Cup, but as you mentioned, Olympic Games and stuff like that as well?
I think it's a real complex period of planning for the whole men's national team program, and it'll be the same for every country that are competing at various events, whether it's the World Cup, the U23s, or the Gold Cup. I think there's some complexity around player release during that window. The top players will be going through a summer break, getting themselves ready for pre-season. Some of them will be moving into pre-season during that June window, where either the CONCACAF Nations League Final Four will happen, or for Canada, the World Cup qualification. And then some 3 weeks later, the players then will be called up again for a Gold Cup. So, for Canada, we started to build some depth in our squads. The Canadian Premier League's provided a new base of professional players. And, we've, over the Nations League, we've been able to put over 40 plus players on the field. So, I think the reality for Canada is the prime responsibility is to qualify for a World Cup in 2022. That's our key focus. And, the June window, we'll probably have to choose, which players will be in June and which players will be in the Gold Cup. I mean, that's a reality for us at the clubs. While they'll work with national bodies, they also have a pre-season to get themselves ready for, and pre-season games that'll be taking place throughout July and August. So yeah, I think there's some real planning to be undertaken during this remainder of 2020 to get us all set and ready into 2021, which will be the most congested period, I think, in our nation's history.
Thank you. Hi, John.
Hey, Neil.
Sorry, I missed the beginning. My Zoom cut off, but I heard you addressing the U.S. game. What are your thoughts about Martinique? They always seem to be a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, we had experience of Martinique in the Gold Cup last year. And I think there's always which Martinique is going to turn up for the Gold Cup. When you look at the depth in their players, they can choose from a number of different leagues around the world. There's some strong Martinique players that could attend the Gold Cup. So it's always a wild card, Neil, which, 2 weeks before, is it going to be a genuine competitive Martinique team, or a one that, Canada has enough depth to compete and win against. So again, it's an unknown, but what we do know is we had some good experience against them in the last Gold Cup, and that's always good for our players' confidence.
Thanks. One more, John, if you don't mind, for me, which is I know it's next summer. There's still a ways off, and there's lots to do between now and then. But given everything that has happened this year and how long it's been, since the last time any of the major CONCACAF nations were playing international football, does it feel odd to be preparing to play international football again when it's been such a while?
Yeah, it's been a surreal experience. I've been an international coach for 15 plus years, where every FIFA window you've just been on a roll of planning for a window into a tournament, and to be in this period now of planning to get ready, and then it's cancelled to get ready, and you're planning for collecting FIFA points, then you're planning now for a qualification knockout, and then those games get cancelled. I think the reality is, for all of us, we have to stay in contact with the players, which we've done, and we have got to try and plan for whatever is put in front of us. And at this stage, what's put in front of us is March. That's the next time we're back together. And for Canada, we've got to make sure that it's not the first time our players have been together for more than 16 months before they have 2 training sessions to play a World Cup qualification match. That's what's crazy about this, that your future of a World Cup could rest on 2 training sessions, and some of it is out of your control. So we're going to try our best to bring our players together in whatever way we can to ensure there is some team spirit, some team chemistry, that cohesion that you're going to need against tough teams like Bermuda, tough teams like Suriname, to even get us into that octagon and ultimately ready for a Gold Cup as well.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.